One of the things we value most at Lebanon Opera House is building community. It's so funny because sometimes the best part of an evening is the moments before the artist hits the stage, when people are together in this theater and greeting each other with hugs and high fives and waves from across the aisle. We've really missed that connection with people, that immediate response. Nexus provided that in spades. It was really wonderful to see those connections happen in Colburn Park, on the main stage behind LOH, and out on the pedestrian mall. I think one of the biggest challenges with being closed during the pandemic was not being able to really do what we're set here to do, which is to bring people together. The Nexus Festival was an opportunity to reclaim that part of our mission, to bring the community together. And I have to say, I'm really, really pleased with who was in the audience, including many families with young kids, which is always a great thing to see them enjoying the performing arts. All ages, folks from all over the Upper Valley, not just Lebanon. Planning for Nexus took about 9 months, and I think one of the biggest challenges really was fundraising. Many in our community, including local businesses and individuals and foundations, stepped up to support the festival. We did our best to eliminate any barriers to participation. So being outdoors and having all the events free really paid off. Our goal was to keep the festival free and open to everyone. But fortunately, I think one of the best things about the Nexus Festival is we sort of reunited the band. It was a way to bring not only the administrative staff, but our production staff, in-house photographer. Everybody was sort of back in a really big way. In a festival setting, there are fewer walls between each of the sort of areas of a production, and I just felt like it was almost a family reunion. It was just great to be back together, and also with live audiences. One of the most exciting parts of the Nexus Festival was the programming, and it spoke to each of our different program areas. The first being touring artists, and this was a mix of some folks who've been to LOH or Lebanon and others who are brand new to our community. It also featured local community artists who are part of our Community Partners program, and then our local student artists. One of the goals for the programming of Nexus was to get people up and moving and enjoying music together, and I think Saturday had some of the best examples of that, including Mystic Bowie's Talking Dreads. And Mystic Bowie's an amazing entertainer and had the whole crowd up and cheering and chanting along with him. And then Red Barack closed out Saturday night's performance with an amazing, amazing show where folks were just dancing unbridled under the stars. One of our more experimental programming options was the silent disco on Friday and Saturday night. This is an opportunity for folks to dance with music beamed directly to their headphones. And for onlookers, they're not hearing the music, but just seeing everyone dance. And to see these glowing headphones kind of bobbing in the middle of the park was really a really fun sight. Some of the things that really stood out are the ones I wasn't quite sure how they would connect with audiences. Some of the participatory. Damn. For example, each day we did a processional through the new rail trail tunnel, and that was a really, really big success. It was so much fun to make music inside that tunnel and have folks just kind of wandering through downtown parade style in a very celebratory fashion. Some of the other things that worked included a jam session with the band Twisted Pine, and after that 90-minute session, the students decided to just stay under the tree and play music together for a couple more hours. It was really exciting to feature some of our young musicians in the community. Saturday morning kicked off with Tuck's Rock Dojo, with a group of teenagers who covered rock songs. And then Sunday morning, we saw the talents of the Upper Valley Music Center students, both pianists and string players. And it was really great to see the beginnings of those musical careers. One of the things we wanted to do with Nexus was to place a focus on the creative economy of downtown Lebanon. LOH is only one part of that. Our colleagues at the Ava Gallery, the Upper Valley Music Center, City Center Ballet, they were all represented during the weekend. And it was really our attempt to shine a light on the immense creativity that's happening in this community. And that's part of the fun, I think, of a festival environment where you're not sure what you're going to find around the next corner. And with Nexus, we provided lots of corners and lots of things to discover. So much of our programming is situated right here in this building. Well, we're trying an experiment where we're really thinking about LOH as a hub, bringing the arts out into our community and having the community feel free to come back into our space where we are right now as kind of our prime home for the performing arts. So as I reflect on our weekend with the Nexus Festival, I just am so proud and pleased of the number of folks involved in this. There are literally dozens and dozens of folks who made it possible, from our tech crew to our volunteers to the dedicated LOH staff, our board, nearly 100 different sponsors. It truly does take a village to build an event like this. We've received so many overwhelming responses to the festival, and the first question, without a doubt, that everyone would ask me is, are we doing this again next year? I hope so. I think we should. I'll get back to you on that, though.